All right, so we're gonna be unpacking the lob here. As you saw with the PPA, they're saying this is the year of the lob. I think it might be the year of the tui. We'll agree to disagree, but we're gonna focus on the lob here. We're gonna kind of see what attributes we're looking for on when to lob, what are my opponents doing, and when can I lob, when can't I lob, and just thinking of when the right time is. There's a lot of right times, there's also a lot of wrong times, and so being very disciplined. This isn't one of those shots that you wanna just go out and fire away right off the bat. So we're gonna start with this first drill. We're just gonna be us three at the kitchen line, and the focus is gonna be on the player on the one side. We will rotate in, and this player is gonna be looking at when the right time is to lob. So a couple key things that we're gonna start with are, if they're over leaning, that's a great time to lob. If I notice one of them doesn't have a great overhead, that's another great time to lob. Or if the person directly in front of me, Angie here, is looking to Ernie, I will also try and hit the lob there. So we will kick off with thinking here. If I start to see them over leaning here, I'm throwing the lob.
Once you got it.
And then back in the point, working it. Setting up. Now with the lob here, a few of the things to be careful of is if I'm lobbing cross court here, Angie will have an overhead there because it's her forehand as a right-handed player. And so I can put myself in some serious trouble. So I want to be thinking, can I lob it over one of their backhand sides? So if I see that left-sided player get stretched out of the court, then that might be when I start to look for that middle lob there, as you saw in that last point. Or I might just see Alex here over leaning and try and lob her, or if she's doing the Ernie. And so that's another key thing, is not going too early on the Ernie there. And so with the lob, the other thing here that's important is not giving it away. If I start to open up and show that I'm gonna lob too early, they're gonna be able to hit this overhead back at me. So having that same motion as the dink and then quickly flicking the lob is very important. So if I show too early, then I get hit. And so see there, I'm keeping my paddle disguised, going down the line a little bit, but then when I have that extra little second, cocking the wrist back and hitting that lob there. So really, as you're hitting the lob, make sure to think about the disguise, find the right time, and then finally, if it's 9-all, don't use the lob as a bailout. Stay in the point, really fight through it. Use the lob strategically when you have a good opportunity not to get out of a point. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe below. If you have any questions, feel free to throw it in the comments. You're on Connor Garnett's YouTube channel, home of the Tui.